Hey now, how's it? Welcome to the Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. What a beautiful day in Radnor Township up in Pennsylvania. Booker Corrigan and Stephanie Ellis bringing you the Radnor High School girls game versus Great Valley High School. Great matchup today. Stephanie, let's talk about these two squads. What do you expect?
It's going to be a good game. The Katie Sampson tournament is really all about competition that we don't see every day, especially because these two teams are in different conferences. So I expect a lot of effort, a lot of hustle, and it'll be a good game.
Love it. We're brought to you today by Help Hope Live Mission, a national nonprofit engaging communities in fundraising to help patients and families ease the financial burden of a medical crisis. Great matchup today. Let's talk about some of the stars we're going to see from the visiting Great Valley Patriots today, Steph.
So first we have Natalie Kahn, Ashley Smith, Olivia Muscella, and Leanne Hughes. They're going to be some of the top players that we'll be keeping an eye on today's game.
And for Radnor, who do you expect we'll see stars?
We're going to see, first we're going to have Megan Misano. Who else did you have on your list? Hannah Proctor, who's with the U19 team and is a huge active member of the defense. Lindsay Firmer, Riley Masterson.
Gotta love it.
Just to name a few, because there are some strong ones.
Great to have the game of the week traveling north. Proud to have Stephanie Ellis in the booth with me. I'm Booker Corrigan. We will be back with the opening face-off first half, brought to you by Lacrosse Unlimited, always custom since 1990. Here we go. Great Valley against Radnor. Taking the opening draw, Olivia Muscella against Abby Lord. Radnor in their home whites. Great Valley in their road blacks. And the Patriots take possession here in the first one. Booker Corrigan and Steph Ellis bringing you the call.
It looks like, oh, that's nice.
And there's that defensive pressure that you talked about, Steph. Oh. First one. Great Valley possession here on the campus of Radnor High School for the Katie Sampson Lacrosse Festival. Always a great day. 15 years in the making.
Oh man, 15 years.
Yeah.
I was part of the first one.
There you go.
First one for the girls. First one for the girls.
Courtney Cortez driving in right-handed, opts to push it behind. And now it's Natalie Kahn. Kahn comes around righty. Nothing doing. Kristen Naff now settles things.
Radnor has a really strong defense. They have a backer, which is a really, really speedy person that runs around and tries to put additional pressure on whoever has the ball or possession of the ball.
And you see the Patriots trying to find a chink in the armor. Now I noticed, Steph, not a lot of these girls are wearing gloves. Is that a preference or is that more style?
That's a good question. I think it's preference. And when the weather is colder, you tend to see girls gear up. That's some good pressure.
Natalie Kahn again has it checked away, but
recovered.
A small foul there against the Radnor Raiders. Stephanie Ellis, my guest today, played her college ball at Penn State. And of course, a star here at Radnor, the Red Raiders. Great Valley possession behind the cage now, early first half brought to you by Lacrosse Unlimited.
Oh, that's
and of course, we want to thank our title sponsor, Help Hope Live. Steph, we're going to get into some of that later, but I know you do some great work with the Help Hope Live mission.
Yeah, it's a great organization. That's a nice save there. Sorry, I am pro goalie.
Yeah, Maddie Laddie doing a nice job
Maddie
in the cage.
Is an awesome force on the defense, and she's very well known in the lacrosse community, especially in the Central League. And we have a nice clear coming out here.
You see the Radnor girls spreading out, looking to create an opportunity, but Great Valley jars it loose.
Yeah.
And now an opportunity for Leanna Hughes. Hughes comes in lefty shot off the iron. Hughes getting her recommended daily allowance of iron today, early in the first half.
Lally can thank her post for that one. And that's a nice recovery there. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the poise of the players today. We were, not that confident when I was here at Radnor.
Riley Masterson facilitating movement up the field, and Radnor on their first real offensive possession now.
Some nice defense for Great Valley. Refs are going to give it back to Radnor.
Abby Lord sets it in motion. And now it's behind Emily Games.
Emily was Athlete of the Week, I think, in the middle of April. She's an outstanding player and is really a leader here on the team, too.
Masterson with the flip over to Hannah Proctor. That Proctor name runs deep in the Radnor lacrosse world. Masterson picks up the loose ball. Still no score yet.
Proctor is actually on the U19 team. All right, some jitters. We're getting the jitters out.
High pass, and it's going to be Great Valley ball.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice try. It's some good effort.
The Help Hope Live mission, a national nonprofit engaging communities in fundraising to help patients and families ease the financial burden of a medical crisis. By supporting our mission, you can make a difference in the lives of thousands of people who need a transplant or are affected by a catastrophic injury or illness every year. HelpHopeLive.org. Radnor creates a turnover. Little transition shot. Oh, what a big save. Shutting the door.
And again, I am biased towards the goalies. That's a phenomenal save here.
Mia Tornetta with the opening save for Great Valley. And you're right, both goalies have shown their wares so far today.
And that's it, you know, all it takes is for one big play to really turn it around, create some confidence for your team.
Kahn comes up with a loose ball, gets it down, and here's Leanna Hughes.
Let's see if we can make something happen.
Hughes comes around and tucks it in. Nice little finish by Hughes. And Great Valley goes up 1-0 here at the Katie Sampson Festival. Steph, you were talking about playing in the first Katie Sampson event. That's a real badge of honor for you.
It really is, you know, and especially coming back here and still having some of those memories and being part of the community. And knowing Katie pretty well too, and she was also a goalie. My first game was actually at the Haverford College, and I'll never forget, Brooke Fritz, who's the coach of Radnor now, was my opposing coach for Springside. And we still laugh about that.
And this was back in 1978, right? You were class of 80 out of Radnor.
No.
Started as a sophomore back in 78. It's great to have you back here, though. I mean, for somebody with a walker, you hold your own up here in the booth very well. It's tremendous.
Especially as it's blowing in the wind. I still maintain my balance pretty well. I graduated in 2006.
Referee picks up a little trash. It's like we're in the outfield of Wrigley Field.
Something like that.
When they pick up the hot dog wrapper and throw it back in. Great Valley leads 1-0 early here.
I was thinking what the, you know, how many scores we're really going to have on the board today, because the goalies are really strong. The defense is really strong too. Very, very poised.
And speaking of defense, Radnor jars one loose. And the Raiders come away with it. Morgan Greiga. And Lally. I'm very impressed with Radnor's goaltender, Lally, and how she clears the ball. Confident passing. Riley Masterson again facilitating that offense, and another big save.
It's a big save.
Tornetta holding her own down there.
Radnor really needs to make the most of their opportunities today, especially against these strong goalies. Both teams really do. So they're really going to work hard for it to get it back. Oh, let's see.
DeGinto's pass was deflected, clearly deflected. Referees for today's game are Henry Hill and Big Paulie Cicero. Shot on the inside, connecting number 21, Ashlyn Smith. You talked about her in the open. Great Valley gets a lot of their goals from the attack.
Yeah, you know, they're really poised and they're smart. Their coaches, one of them who I played with, they really use the skill of their attack to their advantage. So they feed in and they take advantage of it. And it's really tough, I gotta say from experience, it's tough to defend something like that. especially when it's tight end and you have no idea where the ball is. And that makes it 2-0.
And we are going back to the draw.
17:58.
And a correction, it's not Henry Hill refereeing, it's Jimmy Conway and
Oh,
Big
man.
Paulie Cicero. Big Paulie Cicero doesn't move a whole lot. You know why? Because Big Paulie doesn't have to move a lot for anybody. All the fans of Goodfellas know exactly what I'm talking about with Jimmy Conway.
Katie Jr. with the ball, that's nice.
Little crazy Ivan right there. Katie Jr. pushes it ahead.
Sneaky.
And, yeah, Katie Quinn now.
And we have
Radnor set up behind. They trail 2-0 here on the Help Hope Live game of the week. Of course, if you're in the Baltimore area, get to Royal Farms. A spin move.
and it's backed up. That's nice.
And the goaltender turned out. Now, Steph, you were a goalie.
I was.
You're standing your ground in there. Sometimes you make a player shoot wide. You don't get credit for a save,
Nope.
but you clearly affected the shot.
Yeah. I mean, you have to give credit due to the defenders for sure for, positioning them and forcing them to take those shots, but definitely.
But the goalie's got to stand in there and stand her ground.
Yes, and communicate, which I think I can hear them doing pretty well. Let's see if
Here's
we can take that.
Masterson showing that athletic ability she inherited from her mom's side of the
That's
family.
nice feed.
Shot goal.
Oh, there we go.
Great assist, great finish. Credit that one. Emily Games with the first goal for the Radnor Raiders. And the smile creeps onto Maddie Cruz's mouth. Nobody likes a 2-1 score more than Maddie Cruz. And there's not a bigger Radnor fan here than Maddie Cruz. Some substitutions for Coach Fritz. Fallon Quinn takes a seat, and they run in some substitutes, keeping everybody fresh.
Hope Smith, number 10, made her way in. That's what it looks like.
It's going to be Radnor possession. They give it right to Masterson.
You can tell she's fired up. She wants to do something with this. Let's see.
Oh, great acceleration. Ladies and
nice.
gentlemen,
Woo!
just like the day after a bad chili cook-off, we're knotted at deuces. And Maddie Cruz now knows why he drove all the way up here.
Well worth it.
That's all he wanted in life, was a 2-2 tie. Just like the day after a bad chili cook-off, we are knotted at deuces. Maddie loves it. That's the only reason he does this. And Great Valley taking out Megan DeGinto. Megan DeGinto, I think, just runs so hard up and down the field. Steph, it's got to take a toll on her.
Definitely. I mean, you need to stay fresh, especially it's pretty early on, and Radnor is going to run them hard on the press. Keep things moving.
Referee Big Paulie Cicero.
Masterson's putting some really nice pressure on them. That's some
Megan
great D.
Butner.
Katie Jr. here with some really nice defense.
And
Really
Butner, you
strong.
see her, she's getting further from the goal.
Yes, she
Credit
is.
Junior with great defense.
If I was a goalie, I'd really like that defense if I was in that game.
Oh, what a
there we
save.
go.
Lolly shuts the door. Not up in here.
Lally, she's going to take her time. I may have taught her that.
Now, Steph, let me ask you this. If a goalie makes a big save, and I use one of my patented phrases where I say, not you, fat Jesus, from The Hangover.
Yes.
Right?
Very well
I'm
quoted.
I'm not referencing anyone's physical stature or body type.
Yes.
I'm just saying
yeah.
a line from a movie. Okay, I just want to make
Okay,
sure
okay,
we're clear
okay.
there, because
Uh-huh.
that was one right there. Lolly slamming the door.
Yes, she is. She's focusing on that ball. When I see a save like that, it means that she can see the ball and she knows what she's doing with it.
Fallon Quinn looking to create some offense now for the Raiders. And this is now Hannah Proctor. Proctors have put some athletes through this Radnor High School.
Yeah, they really have.
And a charge called against
wow.
Hannah.
All right. We'll recover from it. Look at Proctor really wants that back. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And we're going to get a check call by Jimmy Conway on the far side. And now we get a yellow card.
Really?
I agree. Really?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. I'm not sure about it either.
Well, if I were Brooke Fritz, I think I'd be okay with that foul. Giving her teammates a little time to recover. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but...
You are. We're allowed to do anything. It's the internet. It's like Wild World West.
And Great Valley really stepping it up here to see if they can put something back on the board and take advantage of the opportunity.
Leanna Hughes doing a great job. Megan Butner now behind. I had a great chance to check up with Sophie Stedman, one of the JV players for Great Valley. Gave me the lowdown on some of the Patriots. Great squad. Very well coached, too, I might add. Kim Wenger and Lauren Glassy.
Kim Wenger was an awesome player at Duke. I remember playing with her.
I didn't know Duke had lacrosse.
No, they were like okay.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
Backhander by Butner.
Yeah, it's nice. You know what I gotta say again? I'm impressed with the talent, the stick skills of the girls these age. You know,
the first half brought to you by Lacrosse Unlimited. They have new stores east and west of Radnor High School, out in Paoli, of course, and then up in Ardmore. Lacrosse Unlimited, always custom since 1990.
That's where I get my stick strong. They do a great job. Woo. She stays on her feet.
Ashlyn Smith showing some athleticism.
Very.
And now it's Butner. Butner seems to be one of the cogs for this Great Valley Patriots, along with Cortez.
Very smart class right there. Gonna try to roll the crease. That's some great D by Radnor.
Some lumber right there. I can hear it up here.
That was Abby Jr. As you can see, she is just ready for that check. It's very close.
Shot goal, 3-2 now, Great Valley.
I gotta hand it to Lally. She took her wrist. She was trying to intercept the pass there.
Great Valley goal, number 21.
Just didn't quite get it.
Now, Steph,
but she will.
Also, it's a Great Valley possession that lasted for so long. Does that grind down the defense? I mean, does the fatigue set in a little bit?
Yeah, it does. I mean, Radnor's in really great shape, as you can see. But yeah, the way that they play their defense, it definitely takes a toll. And you have to be smart. And it's all about communicating, for sure.
This is the Help, Hope, Live Mission Game of the Week. Girls, Radnor against Great Valley. Great matchup today. Booker Corrigan and Stephanie Ellis bringing the call. A couple former Raiders. Stephanie just a little bit older than I am. She was here back in the day. And then I recent grad, another flag there. Now, Stephanie, 2 in a row on the Radnor Raiders.
You know, they're really calling this tight. I didn't know much about the refs, but yeah, I mean, I think that it's just getting some jitters out. This is a really tough matchup, and they want to make something happen here, especially coming off 2 really nice wins for Radnor. It's like they have something to prove and to keep going.
Especially 2 refs like Jimmy Conway and Big Paulie Cicero. You would think they'd be more inclined to let things slide or handle them on their own way.
Yeah, today.
What a save, Lally.
Oh, yeah.
Not you, fat Jesus. That was a guaranteed goal. I don't know how she makes that save.
You know, again, you know, it's being a goalie, you gotta have short-term memory, and you just gotta let it go. I mean, she had one that she knew maybe she wanted back, but she made up for it there.
And now, also, that has their defense and their midfielders playing harder, playing with a little zip in their step because they had, Lolly's back there doing an amazing job.
Definitely. Nothing like a big save to give your midfield some confidence. All right, girls.
Radnor ball now behind the cage. The Katie Sampson Festival, 15th year.
Some great D by Great Valley.
Double team as Radnor still has a player in the box.
Emily Gaines is doing a really nice job maintaining. Oh, wow. She broke through. She's going to have some space there.
And that's going to be Great Valley ball. That's an unfortunate turn of events right there. Ball kind of pinballed around. Great Valley in their road blacks and lime green headbands. Radnor in their home whites.
Radnor's really going to step up here and try to put a nice press on them.
And I got to tell you, Steph, I really like the lime green headbands.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a nice little added flair for the day.
Oh, inside shot. Oh, what a save, Lolly!
Ooh.
What a great play. And the defense gets the ball up and out.
Let's see if we can hang on to this. Oh, man.
That's a terrible turn of events.
Come on.
Big Paulie Cicero right there on the call.
If I was Lexi, I'd be a little annoyed.
And it's going to be Great Valley possession, number 6, Lucy Hubald.
Natalie Kahn with the
Natalie
ball.
Kahn pushing it behind with 10 minutes left in the first half. Comes outside.
Woo!
Lolly
Nice
slams
save.
the door. Masterson comes up with it. Look at the speed.
Seriously, yeah. You can tell, and this is the time when you can tell who's really worked in the offseason. We have Massimino. She's gonna check out her options. Very smart to take it behind and set up her teammate. With
Shot
some
goal, we're tied at
space.
3.
Oh, Emily Games with a goal. Nice.
Emily Gaines doing another job coming around.
3-3.
And I was just thinking, Massimino, that's a Radnor family. Obviously, Raleigh Massimino, the former head coach at Villanova for men's basketball. R.C. Massimino played his high school ball here at Radnor. Riley Masterson's father, Pete, played his high school lacrosse here at Radnor. As we see a celebration on the far field.
Yeah.
Looks like Conestoga won in overtime over Downingtown on the boys' side. And again, this is a full day. Matty Cruz, our camera guy, is going to get a shot of the entire festival if he hasn't already. There's stuff going on everywhere on campus. 15 proud years. Violation on the face-off. What's the violation there, Steph?
I didn't see what the ref's call was, but I think it was probably a false start on the draw by Radnor. And that's nice.
Nice little play by Olivia Masella. Nifty little dodge on the inside, and with 9:20 left in the first half, I win the race to Nifty. Pass shot to Lolly.
Lolly.
Too
She's
much
just
Lolly.
In the zone. It's awesome. It's fun to see. Makes me want to keep
Fun to
playing.
see if you're not Great Valley. You're
Sorry,
not with the
I'm sorry.
Patriots. That's okay.
It's going to be Radnor ball. Massimino. Great Valley setting up to put the press on.
Lindsay Frumer doing some leg work.
Yeah, she's a captain, so today's a big day for her. It's the last Katie Sampson tournament that she'll be participating in.
Oh,
as
what a
player.
pass by Katie Jr. Pass down the wing. Connection. Woo, talk about transition lacrosse, Steph.
I'll say. I got to hand to Great Valley. They did a really nice job slowing the ball down. Radnor was really smart. They were able to overcome it.
And Radnor takes their first lead of the day, 4-3, here in the Help Hope Live Game of the Week. A national nonprofit engaging communities in fundraising to help patients and families ease the financial burden of a medical crisis. Go to helphopelive.org to learn how you can help out. Be a positive part of the mission. Help Hope Live, doing so much for so many families and bringing this game to you.
It's a really great organization. I went to one of their charity events last year, which I helped out with. Oh, wow.
Radnor is rolling heavy right now, just like Danson and Highsmith. Hannah Proctor.
Goal by Hannah Proctor, number 12.
Looks like we have Megan Massimino coming back in.
Maddie, get a shot of it. Look at the festival. You got the climbing wall up there. You got your Dalmatian moon bounce. Maddie, how long were you in the Dalmatian moon bounce for today? 7
I saw him
minutes.
in there for longer.
Yeah. Well,
Don't
he
lie.
told the guy at the door 7 minutes, but I think he was in there for 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
How long were you in there, Booker?
About an hour, hour 45.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. See, I sneak in the back, and
Oh, nice.
I created a breathing apparatus so that I can hide,
Uh-huh.
made out of kelp. I can't live out in there for days, but hour 45.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
establish a
enough.
beachhead, and we aggressively hunt lion. We say we like lion. It's from the other guys.
Well, that one went over my head.
Did that go how you think it would? Nope. Will Ferrell and some other guy, Mark Wahlberg, who I don't know is going to really have much of a movie career, but we'll support him. $7:20 left in the first half here at the Katie Sampson Festival. Honored to be a part of it again. Here's Masterson up top. Masterson's got a little hitch in her giddy up. Everybody plays a little bit better when the goalie's making saves like Lally is.
Yeah, and I think they gel, They have the first lead of the game with 2 goals now.
Game's inside pass, shot, knocked down on its way. Katie Quinn trying to drive that. Great cut by Quady, but Quinn.
Great Valley is going to take it up the field. Radnor's going to put some pressure on him.
Oof. Cody Campetti. And are we going to get a card? And refs have been dealing the cards pretty easily on the Radnor Raiders.
No, actually, that's not a card. Just a foul.
All right.
She's going to go 3 behind. And they're going to switch the field, which is smart. They're smart at Great Valley.
DeGento drives to the inside. And she caught that one. I thought could have been a card, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it could
so then one of the fans agrees. It's great to have so many former high-level D1 officials here to help the refs that are on the field.
Nice
Great
pressure.
catch in traffic by Naff, little Kristen Naff. And this is Olivia Masella.
Great stick skills by Great Valley.
Butner behind the cage. And Hughes looks inside, shot, goal.
That's a nice
Now,
goal.
there's a flag. Is the goal going to stand or are they going to redo it?
No, it's going to
Great
stand.
Valley
Okay.
goal,
If
number
they
5,
score,
Courtney Cortese.
then it counts.
Assisted
If
by
the
number
goal,
20,
for
Natalie
whatever
Powell.
reason, it was saved or doesn't misses cage, it would be an 8-meter.
Well, now, let me ask, Steph, am I
Ask.
correct I've seen in girls' games a goal go in, but there's a violation and they take the goal out and the player gets a free position and still has to try and score?
It's probably after the whistle.
Okay.
The goal probably went after the whistle.
5-4 now your score with 5:42 left, first half. Reminding you to check out Lacrosse Unlimited, always custom since 1990.
And Radnor with the possession.
Second half of today's game will be brought to you by the Great American Pub, Conshohocken, Phoenixville, and of course, my favorite, Wayne, Pennsylvania. Fallon Quinn patiently right now. Megan Massimino surrenders it over, and this is Hannah Proctor driving inside. What a save by Tornetta. And you're right, Steph. There's some fantastic goaltending here today. Loose ball gathered, and Radnor comes away with the turnover, creates it in the middle of the field.
Great Valley's working hard to slow that ball down.
Katie Quinn, now it's behind with Games.
Looks like defender Lucy. Nice.
And Games comes up with a loose ball pass inside, goes awry. Great defense on the front end of the field. They go all the way back to Tornetta.
Fallon Quinn there, some strong defense.
And like you said in the open, Steph, two teams that are absolutely hustling and grinding to make something great happen for their squad.
Definitely, you can see it.
Oh, what a
nice
save by Lally! Going across the body.
I'm just so impressed with the level of play here today. Both teams really stellar. A lot of these girls are going to some really top-notch programs.
Radnor back on offense. Fallon Quinn pushes it up top. And this is Proctor. Proctor to Masterson. Masterson has the right side if she wants it.
Proctor's going to try to set herself up.
Roll dodge. Now it's back to Proctor, now to Masterson. You see players clearing that side. Masterson has the right side, accelerates.
Being smart.
Feed inside,
With
and Massimino.
With a little room. Let's see what happens here.
2:20 remaining, first half. 5-4 Radnor in the lead with possession. Proctor rolls, gets it over to Masterson. And a shooting space violation there.
That's really nice. They're really smart. They set themselves up for exactly what they wanted, and now you're going to get one of your top shooters on the line here.
Masterson with the free position.
She has to be smart against a really good goalie.
Comes in, shot, goal. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like you give it a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Riley Masterson, dunk you very much.
Do you rap in the on the side
They just
It
come out like, look, I got nothing to. Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
I got a lot of funk in my bag.
I gotta say, they don't even look tired. They're running hard. These girls are in great shape. All right, let's see who gets the possession here with less than 2 minutes. Oh, it's Radnor ball. Hope Smith. And behind right now, Emily Gaines. And back up top. Oh.
Errant pass, and Great Valley will take possession on the end line.
Just losing your footing a little bit. I remember when we played and there weren't any hard boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
back
in the
day.
70s.
60s, actually. 60s.
Nice. Were you at Woodstock?
I don't
Summer
remember.
of Love,
I don't
right?
even remember that
Yeah.
summer.
Summer of Love. You were working down in Stone Harbor at the Avalon Freeze, going to Fred's Tavern, not Fred's Lounge.
Of course.
Maybe the Little P.
Oh, wow. Look at the wheels.
You see that acceleration by Hughes.
If I were Great Valley, I'd be trying to get right in a good position for the last 30 seconds to get something on the board here, take advantage of the space. Just missed.
Shot by Naff, goes over the cage. And Steph, at what point does Lolly's goaltending play get in the heads of the Great Valley shooters?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Depends on the players. But hey, you get stonewalled once, it doesn't take that long. Just, start getting in your head.
Oh, off the post. And there's a perfect example as Hughes with a great dodge, but
You gotta finish.
yeah. Trying to pin too fine a point.
Great Valley has a good goalie to practice against, so they're prepared.
Yeah, Tornetta.
Sure, she's been playing really well today as well. Less than 30 seconds, you bet they're gonna work their way up to the top.
15 seconds now as they attack the cage, but pull it out patiently. Here's Kahn, and it's behind with Buettner.
Good D.
Great
Oh,
check
nice.
on the hands. And clean, and that'll do it for the first half. What a first half. 6-4. Great Valley led off the scoring but then the Radnor Raiders caught up and surged into the lead. We'll be back in the second half. We want to thank our friends at Lacrosse Unlimited, always custom since 1990, and of course, the Help Hope Live and their mission of just simply helping people who need help.